Hello and welcome to another episode from the Studio Block server. My name is Weird and Bearded. Today, before talking about today, let's talk about last week. Last week, we designed a husk farm. And there's quite a few resources involved. We are over at the desert farms. We got the sugarcane farm over there. We got the creeper farm up there. Neither of which are particularly deserty. This is really going to be the deserty one. And it needs its own share stone. So I could have built those two anywhere. Oh well. Hello. We have an audience for today's video. So obviously, as I said, we've got all the resources. We're going to be building it, above the desert because we want husks. We're going to get some non-husks because, we've got the water here and also things other than husks spawn in the desert. But also we can change the biomes of places, so if we do have any river biomes up there, I might just change them to desert to make the farm better. We can do that on this server, that is not a problem. Then later on, we got some building to do, so this farm's going to take a few days. Let's get it going. Construction has taken 26 hours and 15 minutes, but the sand farm is complete. I'm in my camera account. You may notice the lack of a hotbar. That's because my main account is currently AFK, and I thought we'd have a little look around the farm while the farm is active, so that, you know, you can see what's going on. So this is our storage room. We, of course, have our share stones we can easily get to here. I've got 8 sections labelled. It does drop more than 8 types of things, but those things we already have pretty good farms for. So what's the point? So we're collecting sand. That is the main purpose of this. We have a good amount of sand in here. Arrows, bones, rotten flesh, because why not? Spider eyes, glowstone, redstone. We're going to get a better redstone and glowstone farm. Same with the glass bottles. We're going to be getting a good witch farm at some point. That's going to be a big project. But this is what we got for now. So, it is night time. Because we can make it permanently night on the server, we can stop time, so why not make it permanently night to make the farm more efficient? Mobs are spawning in, and then every now and then we get some water, because we have a lever just down here. So this ladder will lead you up to the AFK spot, and then we've got a lever down here, which turns the farm on and off. So you'll see we have our redstone timing system going round. Every now and then it will push out all the water, such as, wait for it, almost there. Excellent. So that water will push out. It does it in stages going across, and then the mobs get swept down to the bottom. When they die, but most of the time they die, I imagine you've got some armor on, but I have armor hidden. Oh well, you'll despawn at some point. But they fall down, they die, and we have stuff coming along to pick up their drops. I should probably light up the water stream because mobs could spawn on the packed ice. So the minecarts come along, pick up any drops, and then when they come back, drop them off. See? So we have a big old water stream going right from the end and going in both directions. So of course the minecarts as well won't run when the farm is turned off. But drops can come from here, and of course the number of drops in the water stream will increase as we go along because we go through all of these stations. And then I have found it's quite fun to sit on my camera account and watch them gather at the end, because we have this little spot here where they kind of rush past each other. So you can see we get a fair few drops, and the drops do continue after you turn the farm off because everything has a chance to slow down. I think I might have to rejig the minecarts because I think the minecarts are never actually emptying, even though... Yeah, I need to change these hoppers so they're not facing straight down. I'll get on that. Because that's going to eventually cause problems. So yes, all the drops come up here. You can see even despite those issues, we get a good supply of drops going around. And through our sorting system. And then anything that we're not sorting or is full gets sent into lava, so we don't have drops flying around causing lag. That's the farm. I'm going to AFK for a while. I'm probably going to go fix those hoppers. And then we can move on to the next part of the video. Editing Wab here. I was just editing the video, as is my role, and realised I never actually showed the solution or explained the problem with my minecart unloader, so I figured I'd show it just in case other people have a similar issue. It wasn't the direction that the hoppers were facing. That was silly. It was simply that I had one hopper underneath this hopper, so as soon as an item went in, it was immediately pulled out before the comparator had a chance to recognise what was going on. Because there is an order to how things happen within a redstone tick, and hoppers pull out before redstone comparators compare. So, quite simply, I've now put in a load of barrels instead, so then before the hopper can push the item through, because they pull first, then they push later on, so now the comparator can see what's going on around there. Maybe one day we'll do an episode where we talk about the redstone order of things, because it's an interesting topic. So yeah, we put barrels everywhere, hopper pushes into the barrel, then another hopper takes it out. That fixes the problem. Don't put a hopper under a hopper if you're doing a minecart unloader. Back to recording, Web. And now I have all the sand that I want. Here is the plan. We're going to make trophies. We're going to make big trophies that sit on top. Now, obviously, gold, silver, bronze, that doesn't really work, especially with the concrete. Dancing sheep. But we're going to do what we did over at the Build Challenge hub. So we're going to have a diamond one, light blue concrete, a gold one, yellow concrete, and an iron one, white concrete. So I have everything collected for each one. So 3 shulker boxes each. I mean, the designs are all the same. I designed each one in Blender because it's difficult to make the trophy shape yourself. So plenty of concrete and then a little bit of black concrete and end rods for each one. We're going to get them all built up. Yeah, as I said, I designed them all in Blender, moved them across, cleaned the builds up slightly. I've got to say, they look good. But rather than telling you they look good, we may as well show you. Let's do this! Three trophies looking fabulous. I also really like the way they look on the minimap. Just the shadow is fantastic. It's just great. I love this build so much. It's relatively simple, but it's good fun. So what we've also done with this build, which is a design choice that may come to nothing, but may come to something, is we have a hole where we can fly up into the trophy with an idea. So the general plan for this, first of all, we're not going to be working on this for probably at least a month, for reasons we'll get into later. But the idea is, in each of these sections, we'll have multiple floors, which you can tell where the floors are going to be by the logs. And people can put their various challenges, so the information for the challenges on those. If they're at a specific location, such as a race course, a parkour course, anything like that, then they could have warp stones to and from that location. All lovely. But then we can have water elevators up into the trophies and have the trophies be a sort of Hall of Fame. That's a weird chunk issue. So yeah, we could put a Hall of Fame inside the trophies. I think that could be really, really cool. I do need to add some more lighting. Mobs do spawn at the bottom. So I'll get that done at some point relatively soon. But yes, why are we not going to be working on this for a little while? Well, next week's going to be the Christmas episode. And the week after that is the New Year's episode. So we're going to be missing at least 2 weeks. I'm hoping to spend some time doing a lot of editing on another episode I've been putting off for a little while just because I've had so much going on. So that will be coming out soon. Well, soon. Hopefully, first week of January. Hopefully, there's still a lot of editing to be done. And then we can continue working on this, get all the interiors done. And that includes the interiors for the trophies. But I really like how it looks. Well, let's take another look at this. But I'm going to sleep first because it's night time and thus scary. But we'll fly away a bit. It's a podium! It got a podium! Really happy with how the trophies look. Really happy with the handles. Really happy with the everything. If you're really happy with it, please leave a like. If you hate it, I'm sorry. Either way, leave a comment. Tell me what you like about it. Tell me what I can do better. And in the meantime, thank you all for watching. My name is Weird and Bearded. And I will see you all next time for Christmassy goodness.